Every city has them: red, yellow, green. Traffic lights. We follow their instructions without hesitation. We stop. We go. We wait. But have you ever wondered who tells them what to do? How do they know when to switch? And most importantly, how do they coordinate with each other so that traffic doesn't collapse? On the surface, a traffic light seems simple: a metal pole, 3 colored lights, and a predictable pattern. But behind that simplicity hides a complex system of sensors, timers, control logic, and communication protocols. Modern traffic lights are no longer just lights. They are intelligent nodes in a larger network that keeps our cities moving. Let's go back in time. The earliest traffic signals were operated manually. In the late 1800s, police officers used mechanical signs or rotating lights to control intersections. The first electric traffic signal was installed in Cleveland, USA in 1914. It only had red and green lights and a buzzer that warned when the light was about to change. Not very elegant, but it worked. Today's traffic lights are far more advanced. They don't just follow fixed timers. They adapt to real-world traffic conditions in real time. That means they need input, and that input comes from vehicle detection systems. The most common system is called an inductive loop detector. It's a coil of wire embedded in the road surface. When a vehicle stops over it, the metal disrupts the magnetic field, and the system knows there's a car waiting. Other systems use radar sensors, infrared detectors, or video cameras with AI-based object detection. Some cities even experiment with LiDAR for higher precision. These sensors feed data into the traffic light controller, a local computer at the intersection. This controller decides how long each light stays green or red, based on how many cars are waiting in each direction. But it doesn't stop there. Most traffic lights are part of a citywide traffic control network. That means they don't work alone, they communicate. In big cities, this is managed by a centralized traffic management center, which monitors real-time traffic, coordinates signals, and can override local controllers if necessary. How do the lights talk to each other? Typically through fiber optic cables, radio links, or mobile data networks. Signals are sent from one light to another to coordinate timing. This is how the system creates what's known as a green wave. A green wave is a carefully designed sequence of green lights that allows vehicles to move through several intersections without stopping, as long as they drive at the right speed. For example, if you drive at 50 kilometers per hour on a certain street, you might hit only green lights all the way through. That's not luck, it's math. The timing behind a green wave is calculated based on traffic flow patterns, intersection distance, and signal phase durations. These are fine-tuned using traffic simulations and real-world data, and they are adjusted depending on the time of day. Morning rush hour, evening congestion, weekend lulls. Every situation has its own timing pattern. But traffic lights aren't just for cars. They also manage pedestrians, cyclists, and public transport. Pedestrian buttons, those little metal boxes we press at crosswalks, don't instantly change the light. Instead, they send a request to the controller. Depending on the current phase and queue, the system schedules a safe crossing interval. In some cities, pedestrian flow is detected automatically using infrared sensors or motion cameras, eliminating the need to press anything. Public transport has its own priorities. Buses and trams can be given signal priority, meaning the light stays green longer to let them pass, improving punctuality and reducing delays. Emergency vehicles sometimes trigger preemption systems, which switch traffic lights ahead of them to green. This is done using special transmitters or GPS-based coordination from the dispatch center. And here's where things get even smarter. Some cities are now testing vehicle-to-infrastructure communication, or V2I. That means cars and traffic lights can talk to each other directly. Your car could receive information like, next red light in 12 seconds, slow down to 40 kilometers per hour to avoid stopping. Or it could tell the system, emergency braking ahead, allowing the infrastructure to adjust signals downstream. V2I is still experimental, but it's the future of smart traffic. It allows better energy efficiency, fewer stops, smoother traffic, and, ultimately, safer roads. What happens when the system fails? For example, during a power outage or technical fault, traffic lights fall back to safe modes, typically flashing yellow or red depending on the location. Some intersections switch to all-way stop rules. Others are manually managed by police officers or equipped with temporary portable lights with basic timing algorithms. Each traffic signal in a modern city is not just a lamppost. It's a connected device. It has its own ID, is synchronized via GPS, and is remotely monitored. Some systems even receive firmware updates, just like your phone. That means traffic lights are evolving, Getting smarter, more adaptive, more human. But even the most advanced system depends on one thing: us. Our attention, our patience, our discipline. Because a traffic light can show the right signal, but it's up to the driver to obey it. So next time you stop at a red light, remember, it's not just a bulb changing color. It's a citywide conversation happening in silence. A conversation that keeps millions of people moving every single day.